Hi guys, it's Marsha. I thought we'd do our video of cutting tropical coconut. Check this bad boy out. Now this looks nice. This looks perfect and the smell is divine. I bumped it a little bit there. That's okay. But anyway, oh, this is just a perfect getaway soap, you know, in the middle of the winter, when you have those snowy, cold days. The pine trees are covered with snow and with ice, and we just need a vacay. Well, 'tis the soap. This is it. It'll be a little hard to cut because there's so many chunks on top and in the middle. Okay. Now this will darken up. So you can see the pink in it, and then you can see some of the chunks, and there's some white. Now I did add titanium dioxide. I'm surprised it, you know, like even on the sides, it's still as light as it is. Whew, that's 6.3. Actually, this is a taller soap because of all the embeds that are in it. I just wonder, does my head put a shadow? I bet it does. Let me see if I can move this light a little. Let me see if that makes it any better. Because I think when I lean over, you guys, let's see if that works, okay? So unfortunately, right now, I think I'm going to have to cut this one a little smaller because of the chunks on the inside and on the top. Oh, but this soap, it just smells divine. But it does, it darkens up. I was watching, who does? Oh, that's going to be a pretty one, you can see. See the white in here? We didn't get the pink very far in, did we? Celine from I Am Handmade. She does a coconut soap. And oh man, it just is such a pretty color. It's so creamy and light. Not mine. So, because of all the embeds in this, oh, there we go with the pink. There we go. Because it is such a taller, yeah, because of all the embeds, we're going to have a taller, skinnier soap on this one. So this morning was fun doing, that's going to be a pretty one too. The pink will just, it's hard to see the contrast right now with the pink and the white because the soap is still so light. But that was fun this morning. Hunter Bear helping us out. That made him feel really good. I know he was proud to do that. He likes to work. He'll tell you he works for Marsh's Meadow. He likes to help out. It's fine. It's nice to have, you know, someone in the family take an interest. So, yeah. But anyway, we had his doctor's appointment this morning. And the school that he goes to, it's just so lovely. The nurse and the counselor, you know, met us at the doctor's. And then they drive him back to school after. The doctor's appointment's about halfway. But anyway, they went to the doctor's with us. And then they drove him to school after, because his school's almost an hour away. His school is a distance. But anyway. I feel so much better now that I did the remake. You can tell I'm going to have to clean this one up a little. Oh, do I just love this. But anyway, so I did the remake. Do you know what? I've been home from Hunter's doctor's for, I don't know. I've been home. Let me shut this off. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to take the phone off the hook. Do you know what's funny? I've been home for over an hour. The phone has not rung. It has not rung. And the minute we get going here, and I forget where I was. I think it was on the Winter Forests. I just feel better now that I remade it. When I cut it, I'll get one of the old bars and show you. But anyway, so back to tropical coconut. This is a beautiful blend of coconut, little lemongrass to lighten it up, and a smidgen of vanilla. I just do my own blend. It smells beautiful. It's not like, I know some of the coconuts out there, you know, they almost smell like a, suntan lotion. This does not smell like a suntan lotion. Let me see. Oh, it's just very unique. Very unique. It's nice to do your own blends. And I have, see, once this darkens up, these, I was calling them yesterday shards, little shards of soap, I don't know, little embeds, whatever. It will just look so pretty. It will just give it a little contrast and won't be such, you know, just a dark soap. But this one does take a little time. I have another one too, I did add a little bit of titanium dioxide. So you can tell these need to be, they're a little roughed up looking. And then, but what I do is just, and actually Karen from Eden's Secret. So see, once you clean it up, it just looks spectacular after. Oh, can you hear my phone? Dun, 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 dun. Because I took it off the hook. So there we go. Once this darkens up, you're not getting to see anything spectacular right this, you know, right at this moment. But when it darkens up, I'll bring it back. If you could see my curing, I call it a curing room. It's just a closet. But I have a lot of soaps that need to be wrapped. I need to get on the ball here. I think I told you folks, I had like 3 big fairs back to back to back. And I've sold a lot of product, which is great. You know, so I'm doing all my restocks. But I just need to get on the ball and start. They're cured. It's time to wrap them. It's time to wrap them. I've been a little lazy lately. Tired. You know, and I think it's the weather. It's so cold. And by, I don't know, 5:30, you know, it's almost pitch dark outside, which is just crazy. I'm just weighing them. I was continue to weigh them just because it's not my typical. But anyway, I do not like the cold weather at all. Now you guys can hear that the phone in the background. Hopefully, it looks like it's coming out yellow. Hopefully not. You know, the lighting. But you can tell these need to be cleaned up a little. But anyway, oh, the phone. Oh, this house, if you folks only knew. This house, it's a crazy house sometimes. It is. Between the phone and the dog and the birds and the chicken and the kids and... I said chickens. But I like to be busy, so I don't mind. But I have been lazy lately, you know. I lay Hunter down. Hunter goes to bed pretty early. His bus comes early. And he likes if I lay with him, well, to lay down with him and close my eyes, and I start to feel tired, but like I said, I need to get on the ball. I have a lot of things to do here. Yesterday I did a lot. I potted up a whole bunch of, I wish it was a little bit darker so far. Look at the top. Now that. Does that yell vacay? Vacation? Oh, so I potted up a lot of my goat milk creams yesterday. I just have to do the labels. There's always something, isn't there? Always something, which, again, I do love it. So I'll tell you guys a story. I'm glad I did it because well, I don't want to say names, but we'll just use names. Lush. You know, Lush is just this big company that I keep hearing about, and I've watched a couple, you know, I'm a subscriber. I love their quick 1-minute little. But anyway, I went and bought a Lush soap. I shouldn't say I did, my mom. My mom went to a mall. I'll show you what I got. Now, I've already used a little piece. But anyway, this was the soap. Sorry, it's all broken up. Anyway, let me do this. That, and then you can tell this is almost gone. Okay, and it's Rockstar. Well, let's just say this. For 0.37, it's $37.80 for a pound. This was $14 for Rockstar. But I was curious. My mom, and I'm not putting them down. I guess the money kind of surprised me. But anyway, I'll cut this and talk. My mom was going to a mall that's not very close by us. You know, our local mall, which is probably 20 minutes away from me, 25 minutes. There's not a Lush. So my mom was going to a mall, and I said, I know there's a Lush store there. Will you pick me up just a small piece of Rockstar? I've heard a lot about Rockstar. Strawberry and vanilla, I think is the... So I said, can you just pick me up a small piece? Well, she called from the store, and she said, yikes! You know, this small piece, Marcia, is $14. And I was like, oh, so I hemmed and hawed. I don't want to spend $14 for a piece of soap, but I'd like to see what all the hype is about. Beautiful soap. The scent, I'll be honest, at first, I didn't love the scent. The first 2 or 3 times I used the soap, I didn't love it. But it did grow on me. So I'll say that right from the beginning. The scent did grow on me. So the con was the money. But a pro, you know, like I said, the scent did grow on me. And I will say one thing. When you use their soap, I just wanted to weigh that. These are all really big, but I don't want them too thin. I will say this. After you're done using their soap, I can smell their soap on my hands hours later. So that's a, you know, that's a pro. It was strong. The only thing that confused me is I went back, you know, I went on their website and looked up the Rockstar. And it has SLSA, I think, in their handmade soap. And I don't understand that. Which maybe I should do some reading on it. If anybody knows, tell me. But it's not a glycerin soap. I mean, if it was glycerin, I could understand. You know, but it's a cold processed soap. I guess I didn't know that you could put in, you know, put that in a cold processed soap. I thought if you just use, you know, either palm kernel or coconut oil or castor oil, you get the bubbles. And I don't see, you know, I compared it to mine. I don't see that there's lathers any more than mine. You know, I'm not saying that as a con. I definitely did a comparison because when I saw, you know, the surfactant, I said, huh, you know, let me see here. But anyway, so, but anyway, I'm glad to say I tried it. Just to see, now we have 7 ounces left, so if I can get just a little sliver. It's always hard to cut that little sliver off at the end because it's hard to hold this in place. But anyway, I'm glad I tried it. I've tried a couple of different soap makers. I've tried a couple of different soap makers, so I was glad. That's going to be a pretty piece when it darkens up. Look at that pink right there. It has like a pink and a yellow. But anyway, so that's all. That's my little Lush haul. I have watched some of these Lush hauls, and these people, I mean, these girls, because I haven't seen a guy yet do a Lush haul. These girls, my gosh, I can't imagine what they're spending because they just have huge bags and all this product. And just that little piece of soap, you know, was so much money. So much money. That's $15 just for this little piece of soap. But I will say this, I do appreciate, I'll move this so you can see, I do appreciate what they stand for. I watch their videos on their vanilla. But anyway, back to Marcia's Meadow. Here is our tropical coconut. It's a little, you can tell a little roughed up here. I'll just take my knife. I couldn't think of what it was called. I'll take my knife and smooth it down, which I actually enjoy doing that. But anyway, there you go, my friends. Look at that end cut. That's a pretty one. That has some pretty embeds. I like that pink and that yellow. And the top. Just looks amazing. Thanks for watching.